This video explains how to set up and manage groups within your health challenges. Groups are great for teams with large numbers that want to break up into smaller teams to compete against each other. An example might be a corporate situation where a company has 50 participants that come from areas like human resources, sales, and marketing. And by creating these small groups, the participants can then compete against each other as a department, as well as competing against each other overall. So let's take a look at how to set this up. We'll start by creating a new challenge. We'll call this one the Corporate Challenge. Now we need an address. We need a city, state, postcode, and we're going to run this in 3 weeks' time, so we'll select that from the calendar. We need an 8-week challenge, and I'm going to put a quick description in here. 8 weeks of fun and fitness in preparation for our corporate games. Join us as we gain the physical strength, stamina, and mental grit required to thrive during the event. So this is a corporate challenge. This is going to be private because we're only inviting a certain type of person in this corporation, and our groups are going to be called human resources. So you just type in and press return once you have the department. We're going to put sales, enter, and let's put marketing, enter. Then we're going to add in a profile picture. Let's put in something along the lines of somebody crossing the line and click submit. Now you can see our corporate challenge has been created here, so let's click on the manage button, and this will give us an overview of all the information. But what I want you to do is come down and see the invite players area. So I want you to take the link that you see here. It says share link, copy and paste. So we click on copy and then bring it up to the top of the page. We'll log out of the system and then let's open a new window and paste that link in. Now this is essentially the registration form that all of the participants will see based upon the email that you send out. So when you're inviting these people, you write an email saying this is the challenge, this is what it's about, and here's the link to register. They click on this link and this brings up their challenge registration form. So as they fill this out, they'll come down and they'll see the groups box that we've just created with human resources, sales, and marketing. And in the email that you send to them, make sure that you're really clear about which group they need to select. So you can send an email to the human resources department and say, please select the human resources group, and vice versa for sales and marketing. Now let's take a look at what these groups actually look like once a player is registered in them. So we're now back on the challenge admin page. And if we click on the Manage button for the corporate challenge which we've created and scroll down to the bottom, we can see that there's 3 groups that we've created: marketing, sales, and human resources. Now we've got 3 people that have registered: Sue Smith, Bob Brown, and Mike Marshall, and they've registered into each one of these groups. Mike Marshall into marketing, Bob Brown into sales, and Sue Smith into human resources. So as your members register, they will come into each one of these groups. Now, there's 3 ways that they can compete against each other. Overall on the full leaderboard, they can compete between departments or between groups, or they can compete within each group. So Sue Smith can compete against everybody else in human resources, but then against the people in sales also and marketing, and then overall on the full leaderboard. So having this ability to be able to split your larger groups into smaller teams can give you a level of flexibility and fun that your players will love. It also gives you the ability to enhance both the motivation and participation within your challenges. So the next time you get a large group registering for one of your challenges, use this groups feature and have some fun.